So we're traveling through Sri Lanka, and we've been on the road at night and stopped to talk to some farmers that were actually shining their light out in the distance. And these guys here are farmers that are watchmen for their rice paddies to make sure that the elephants stay out of the villages and out of their crops. So when we were coming by, they were actually shining a light on an elephant out in the distance. And light is actually the main deterrent that they use. It's a nice soft deterrent. So they can shine it and hold it there until the elephants decide to go the other way. These two gentlemen right here were actually a part of a 20 elephant raid last week, right in the middle of their field, coming through. And the 20 elephants had 2 tuskers along with them. And these guys have been doing this since they were like 7 or 8 years old. So you can imagine when we rocked up tonight, it's like just silent, peaceful, beautiful. All you hear is the insects and the sounds of the jungle around. It is really a beautiful place. They get to rest their head, yet be on guard all night for their rice paddies. So it's been really nice to hang out with them and be on watch for the elephants. And should they get any closer, they have fireworks as backup for another deterrent to scare them off into the distance. But what a different way of life for most of us. So it's really an extraordinary thing to witness these guys and the round-the-clock work and effort they do to keep their fields. They have 2 seasons here for rice growing. It takes about 75 days for a full rice field to come to fruition, and it is Yala, January through May. So depending on the rains and everything that come through January through May, they'll do their harvest by May. And then the next season, Maha, which is the drier season, is about September through January. So depending on the year, what type of rice and stuff they plant is the varietals, depending on the seasons, really. So last year they missed a lot of the monsoon. And as we speak, there's actually rain coming down right now. And they've got this nice little hut in the middle of a paddy. And they keep the fire because the smoke actually keeps the elephants at distance too, because they know there's humans around. So they don't necessarily want to come close to humans. So we're actually going to have to close off because the rain's coming down quite hard now. So thanks to these farmers and all the work they do so that all of the people of Sri Lanka can have beautiful rice on their plates, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The name of the village of this local farmers that are watching their crops is actually recorded no deaths of humans or elephants. So how beautiful is that for an example of coexistence with living with the wild seamlessly. So I mean, you know, their biggest weapon right now is a flashlight, and that is like the furthest weapon I want to see. But we are hearing firecrackers in the distance, so hopefully none of them have come too close, but it seems like they have a mutual respect for each other. And so even when we flash the lights on the elephants, they slowly pull back. So what a great example for farmers all over Sri Lanka and all over Asia growing rice.